In 3, 2, 1.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh, my God. Davis is going running all the way back. Auburn's going to win the football.
What's up, kinfolk? Bubba and the old man back here with another video.
Yeah, this is we waited a while to do this one. One, because we just procrastinate a whole lot, and two, because I just didn't want to revisit it.
And 3, because we got a shit ton of comments on our reaction video.
Yeah, we just really let that one ride and decided to just respond to comments. We put out a recruiting video earlier today, and now we're finally gonna go back to it. Now, going back and looking at it, I was a little too hard on Mike Bobo's game plan. Going back and looking at it, just looking at all the drops that there were and a lot of the open passes that there were that Bo just didn't hit or we just didn't catch.
Or that Bo didn't have time to hit.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm going to keep harping on it because we got to do it. The simple fact that we cannot run the damn football
is ridiculous considering we have one top 5 running back in the nation and a second one who's arguably second best freshman running back.
Yeah.
Outside of Travion Henderson.
It's absolutely ridiculous that we bail on the running game as fast as we do.
Yeah, and Mike Bobo, he called a solid game, to be honest, because our offensive line, and it's not really that much on them, because they're just not talented enough to go up against that Georgia defense, because they weren't really rushing a whole lot. It was basic defense, you know.
Yeah,
the
D-line, 3 and 4 man front.
Yeah, they just filled their gaps, and the linebackers filled what they couldn't fill.
I think pretty much every time they brought a blitz, it got home and they sacked Bo.
Yeah, and we couldn't really. Bo didn't play well. He played okay. He didn't play well.
Yeah.
And the offensive line held up as well as they honestly could up against that Georgia defense. And it's just a lot of drops. I think there were 12 counted drops. Now, some of them were on Bo. He put it, like the Shanker touchdown. He didn't put it in the right place. But there
it
were
still
some
should have been called.
Yeah, the 4th down to Demetrius Robertson. You still got to catch that. It's not a great ball.
The one that bounced off Shiver's hands in the flat.
Yeah, but Bo, you can't sling a hater to him in the
but
flat.
But still, it bounced off his hands.
It bounced off his chest, and that's a pick, and that.
I was talking about another one, but okay, that one too.
Yeah, and that ended up being a touchdown. And then Capers you could have kind of asked him to make that catch, even though it was pass interference. But, at the end of the day, we lost the damn game. And that's just...
Yeah, that's just, the way it is.
And the 5 big drops were the Shankers touched on the first drop, on the first drive. And then the next drive, Shivers drop that led to a pick. And that, both of those can be on Bo. And then the Demetrius Robertson screen pass, there is no excuse for that. He put it right in his hands.
Yeah,
he had an easy 10, 12 yards on that play.
He was running upfield before he secured the ball.
Yeah, he was looking upfield before he caught the ball. The Shed, huge 3rd down drop.
Yeah, which that's what Shed's legacy is going to be at Auburn is drop passes.
And then there was the Demetrius Robertson drop on a 4th down. That Bo, he put it on him, but it was high and it wasn't a good throw.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that led to the first play of the next drive being a touchdown where Bishop just got beat.
Yeah. He got beat. I mean, it just...
And it's sad because we went into the game leading the SEC with 16 drops. And that is just not acceptable.
No, not to play big-time football. I mean, you expect some drops.
Not 16 in the first 5 games.
And not 12 and 1.
Yeah. But then again, going into this next game, I think I might be okay with starting TJ. For this one, Arkansas doesn't have the prolific pass rush that Georgia does.
They got good enough.
Yeah. But, Bo, it seems like we're stuck in a situation where we have 2 quarterbacks that are on the same level, and I don't want to have a rotating door of quarterbacks throughout the rest of the season where one game you're just going to start Bo and the next game you're going to start TJ. Just because of the situation. But that's not going to work. You got to have a guy. Yeah. A guy that's going to lead the team. Like, it would be like starting a game with one quarterback and finishing it with another. That's just not how it should work.
No, not unless your starter gets hurt. I mean,
Dang it.
it's absolutely ridiculous that this we're painted into this situation because of previous staff recruiting and this staff coming together and not coming together in enough time to get a solid quarterback.
Now, I think both quarterbacks are above average SEC quarterbacks. I think if we gave TJ a chance, and we gave TJ an entire week leading up to a game where he is with the ones the entire time, and he's able to build rapport with them over time, it might work.
I don't know if it would or not.
Because I think both quarterbacks are good quarterbacks. And I think our third-string quarterback, Demetrius Davis, would come in and he'd be serviceable. But we're not going to finish the season out well if we don't find the guy.
No, we're not. And we got Arkansas and then a bye week. That's a saving grace in itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, lick our wounds, get some people healthy. You know, shake off the dust from the first half of the season and go into the last stretch. Hopefully rejuvenated, looking to crack some heads.
And I think we control our own destiny. If we can get to the Alabama game.
Yeah.
Winning out. Which is going to be a big ask because Arkansas is a very good physical football team.
Ole Miss is very good. From Saturday night, Texas A&M don't look like the pushover I thought they were.
Nope. And I think we got a 50-50 shot in all these games. I think the one I'm most scared about is Ole Miss just because I don't think we can score with them. I think that we can score with Arkansas. And I think Arkansas plays into our hands.
I don't know. Arkansas scored with Ole Miss.
Yeah, they did that entire game. But then again, Ole Miss doesn't have the best defense in the SEC. We have a very good defense, and we have a very good run defense. So I think that we will be able to force KJ Jefferson to throw, which he has an NFL caliber wide receiver over there.
Yeah, Treylon Burks.
And he's a big old dude. He's like 6'2", 225. I don't know if we have any corners that can stack up with him like that. I think maybe McCreary, but Pritchett, obviously, he got just destroyed by Ladd McConkey.
We'll just have to put safety help. That's all we can do.
But they don't have any other NFL caliber wide receivers from what I've seen, at least. Yeah. I don't know a whole lot about Arkansas, but I think we could force them to throw the football. But Ole Miss coming in, we got to score 30 to win that football game.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to go into that football game. We're not going to be able to make it a 17-15 game. We're going to have to score with them. And we're going to have to go blow for blow with them. And they run a 3-3-5. That plays well into our running game.
It does. I mean, and everybody's been able to run on them.
Yeah, we were able to run on Penn State pretty solid. And we couldn't run on Georgia, which I don't know if anybody
I don't think anybody's run on Georgia. We didn't have a great day running on LSU with our running backs.
Yeah, but Mike Bobo abandoned it way too quickly, and thank God that Bo was able to pull something out of his ass to win that game somehow. And we shouldn't have won that game, to be honest. But I think I'm optimistic. We scored on them, which you never want to say that that's just an upside just to score on a defense. But when you have a defense that's allowing 9 points a game, that might be a win. Who hadn't allowed a touchdown in 120 football minutes or something, however they said it was.
I don't look at them stats.
It's one of those who cares stats.
Yeah, I don't look for moral victories.
It wasn't a moral victory.
We got our ass handed to us. I mean, you can sit here and say, well, we kept it close the first half, and then the depth chart pulled away in the second. I'm not going to do that. They beat them. They beat us.
That's something that you would say if you were Boise State going up against Oklahoma or something.
Yeah, I mean, they beat us. It's hands down. I haven't denied it. I won't deny it.
No, and we have people in the comments saying...
I went over to Uncle Lou's channel and congratulated him and told him they just beat the shit out of Auburn. I mean, that's all you can say.
Yeah, they came in. They played a very physical game. We were able to stop the run in the beginning. and we just weren't able to in the second half. And that's how the game got away from us.
Facts are facts. They ain't won shit since 1980.
Yeah, and we're going to be able to ride that until they do. And damn it, I hope they don't. Because that would suck.
Kirby Rick is going to choke it somewhere.
Yeah. But rest of the season, we control our own destiny. And we got to keep that mindset of 1-0 moving forward.
Yeah.
Leave it behind you. Learn from it. Move forward. It's the 24-hour rule. That's the one thing I love about Nick Saban. Whether you win or you lose, 24 hours,
and you
celebrate, lick your wounds, move forward, be ready to practice. And that's how you got to do it. Because in college football, this is the craziest season since 2007.
Yeah.
2 top 5 teams lost this past Saturday.
Yeah. One of them lost to an unranked 2-loss team.
Mm-hmm. So,
and they hadn't lost to an unranked team in like 100 games or some shit.
Yeah, so we may have the first ever 2-loss team in the playoffs, and it might be us. I hope so.
I doubt it, but I hope so.
Yeah, I really hope so. I doubt it. I don't think that we could beat anybody in the top 5 right now.
I don't either, but we're working towards something. That's all I can hope for is he's pounding the recruiting trail, and they're working towards us being, a team like Alabama and Georgia, who's top 10 every year and kicks the shit out of everybody.
Yep, we gotta slowly build our team up.
Those teams. I think Kirby's been at Georgia 6-7 years now. Saban's been at Alabama 12 bajillion years or some shit.
14 years.
Since 08, I think, 09,
07.
something like that.
It was 07.
But, they're established, they're built, we're coming behind them, we're trying to do the same thing.
Yep, and just one more thing before I let you go. Just remember, Nick Saban and Kirby Smart. Nick Saban won 7 games his first year. It took him a bowl game to get that. Kirby won 8. So,
and Nick Saban lost to Monroe his first year.
Yep.
Louisiana Monroe.
You can't ask for much better than a 4-2 start to a new coaching era.
That's right.
And we beat a damn good team in LSU, and we've came really close to a team in the top 5 right now.
Yeah.
So
top 10, I think they lost.
Oh yeah, they lost. They're down to like 6 or something. But that's still a really good Penn State team. They're going to be in it till the end. But if you like the video, hit the like button.
Hit the subscribe.
Yeah, please subscribe.
Love you. War Damn Eagle.
Selena, go!
Oh.
Stop!